What's good, guys? So we're back in my studio, Side Studio LA. We are in the arcade room, and today we're gonna do another light the scene breakdown. I've done them in the past where we basically show you guys how to light up a set, or how I go about it, from going from production lighting, from all our lights that we can utilize a spot, to just regular house lights, how it is right now. So today I really just want to show you guys the value of lighting and how I'm going to light up this arcade room. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so let's get started with the lighting, what each light did for this video that you guys watched. To be honest, there's nothing hard. You know, I just had my boy John, he was sitting down in this and he was playing the game. Typically this arcade is on the side, but we wanted to put it in the middle, and we wanted to make it look mysterious, or at least more focus on them. And to be honest, when we were lighting up the scene, it kind of reminded me of the Pizza Planet of Toy Story, just with the color scheme we went with. I just want to bring you guys in as far as what lighting we use in order to get the look that you guys saw already, and obviously show you guys how valuable lighting is, because with house lights and without the house lights and just using production lighting, it's a whole different look. It looks a lot better. And to be honest, I don't think we really use much of the arcade lighting. We use more of the power tubes from Nanlite. We use the 460B from Nanlite. So it was literally not too much. It's a lot of things, but nothing like, I guess, too crazy. So let's get started with the first thing that we did. So the first thing that we did was we added the Nanlite 460B with the projector. And the other thing that I did was Nanlite makes a bunch of these small gobos, which are actually right here. And they have 2 packs of these. I forgot what was the cost of them, but it comes with a bunch of different textures. And what I decided to do was add, like, it's like a cube. I call it like the Tetris look. And I blasted it into a Pac-Man sign right next to when John was playing. It was on the left side. And it was, again, just a cost texture, add a little bit more to this arcade room. It already looks arcade, but I wanted to add more. And what other options can I do to kind of enhance that? So for this one, just to blast that wall with a Pac-Man art inside, you know, I just used the 460B with the projector, and I believe I had it on daylight as well, just to give it more of a pop. Now, the next lighting that we used was the Nanlite 15X Pavo tubes. And again, put magnets on them. It's easy to slap them in. Let me just show you guys. A little bit hard. They hold up to 150 pounds, but it's literally that simple. And I just used this because when I was putting the overhead light, which is gonna take me to the next one. So that was the ambient lighting, just to cause some blue here, like the mint green bluish. But we have one on the ceiling, and the thing with the ceiling one is we had the same color, but the problem that I was having was when it was casting down, both this side and that side, it wasn't mint green. They were like underexposed. There was no texture, there was no definition. So I wanted to add the same colors on both sides in order to cause that blue green and just fill up this whole area. So it's not just here, but it kind of opens up a little bit to bring, you know, more to the scene, because if not, it was going to be super underexposed and it was not going to be appealing. So I wanted to make sure it's super green here, and just, you know, having a lot of information within the area to play with when it came to color grading. We used Pavo tube up there, Nanlite 30X and Nanlite 30X there. So those were the 3 Pavo tubes that we used to light up this area here. We do have a 4th one here, and we use this one to kind of emulate, like, you know, there's light coming from the video game. So this one's the Nanlite Power Tube 6Cs. Can't stress how nice these are to have, and I highly recommend for you guys to get these. I have about 8 of them, and that's because you never know when you might find yourself in a situation such as this one. When you're in an arcade, you might want to shoot somebody, you know, playing video games or whatnot, and you want to get that more organic, more real type of scene. So having that bad bow effect allowed me to kind of light up John and just kind of like, just make it like he's playing the video game. Now, the only scene that we actually did use was we used this arcade and we used this Simpsons arcade. Both of these we did turn on the screen. Again, just to cast a little bit, nothing too crazy. We just felt like it needed something. I do have here a 15X Pavo tube from Nanlite, and this one I placed it on this bottom end. I wanted to cause some mysterious, I wanted to make it look different. I mean, I just like the look of just kind of make it look crazy, right? Like it looks super moody blue and like a magenta pink, but how do I add something to it? So I felt like strobe on paparazzi would have looked pretty cool. So I had a 15X there, which leads me to this next one over there, a 30X, and that one had the strobe as well. So it kind of just had the background just looking crazy, and with the haze just looked pretty epic. Of course, that's just what I was trying to go for, something that just looks like appealing, I guess, as far as an image. Those are all the power tools. We have a lot that we use here. And then the other one, the last light that we used was another Nanlite 460B with the projector. It's basically be a backlight for the arcade and for John. With the fog machine, we were able to hit it, and it kind of, I guess, it made it look pretty dope. Again, you don't really need this. This was more of me trying it out. I kind of liked it a little bit, but again, this is not something that I will say it was needed for this type of scene. And of course, the built-in lighting that we used was, you know, the magenta pink arrows over here, which you could change to any color when you're in my studio. You could do a bunch of effects on those. And we also got the game over neon sign up there. So I kind of wanted to go hand in hand. The reason why I went with John as far as a blue mint green color is because I wanted to, again, cause more of an arcade vibe. I didn't want to keep him in a clean skin tone. I know when I went on the side, it was kind of like a clean skin tone because of the Power Tool 60, but that made sense because he's in front of a screen. But from the back side, I wanted to just look completely like, you know, arcade room colors. So I wanted it to be colorful. And again, it reminded me of the Pizza Planet from Toy Story. So that's exactly what I was thinking when I was lighting. I was like, oh shit, kind of looks like that. That was with the, you know, all the lights that I implemented in order to cast this look. These are all portable. It's kind of easy to put them in different places. It doesn't take too much to set all these lights up and get this type of shot. You know, I didn't go too crazy because I wanted to showcase people how valuable these power tools are, along with all these little lights in the 460B with the projectors to kind of, you know, get these type of looks. And of course, main important thing in order to get this look, turn off the house lights. Do not leave these lights, because right now you guys are looking at it looks terrible. And all the lights are on. We didn't turn none of them off, but it looks terrible. I don't know what my skin looks like, but it does not look appealing. Once you turn off the lights, the house lights, you get the room temperature, like the look that you want. It's gonna do a lot. You have full control with lighting. So remember, whenever you guys are on set, for the most part, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, turn off the house lights unless you wanna implement them because for some reason, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Lighting is really important. You know, next time you guys are in the arcade, if you guys were to visit Site Studio LA, you know, just make sure you guys play around with all these different things. We do have all these power tools to add them onto your booking if you want to. Again, lighting is really important, and hopefully you guys got something out of this. This is my arcade room in Site Studio LA. If you guys want me to do another light the scene breakdown for any other one of my sets, or just anything in particular, leave a comment below and I'll go ahead and try to just have some fun with it and do the same thing with any studio or something like that. So anyways, guys, peace out. Catch you guys next time. Boom.